Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Lauren Gell and thank you for tuning in today. Taking time out of your day. I just got done filming another video. You probably have already seen it before. But yeah, I just did this really cool like fairy inspo look, trying a lot of new products, and I really love it and I'm feeling myself. And so I just kind of quickly tousled my hair. And I'm very much still in my pajamas, but it's fine. It's fine. It's for the vision. Anyways, what we're talking about today is exactly what the title says. Things I'm no longer buying, things I've learned just aren't working for me. And it's not a long list, but it's an important list. And that's what matters. Anyways, without further ado, let's just roll on into the video. Before I forget though, like, subscribe, comment down below. If you don't know what to comment, just let me know if there's like any products. It doesn't have to be beauty, but any kind of product that you're just no longer buying anymore. Because I'm interested. I'm curious to see like what people don't think is worth the money. So comment that down below. And let's just hop into the video. I'm not going to pull products for this. I'm just going to try and like put a little picture somewhere here. But the first thing I am not buying, mine are all beauty related. And it can be a running series, so we'll see how this goes. But the first thing I am not buying is purple blush. I feel like purple blush blew up last year in 2023, as well as pink blush, but the baby pink blush has been around a little bit longer. Yeah, purple blush. I have tried a couple of them. They just don't look good on me. They're not for me. They're not for my skin tone, and that's okay. I had the Tower 28 one, which I'll put that one up. That one was just too purple. It's too cool toned for me and it just doesn't work. I am someone whose skin tone is more flattering when I use like a peachy or like a warm pink. Purple blush is the first one, and then to follow baby pink blush. The second one is the baby pink blush. I am so over baby pink blush. I fell for the hype of the purple blush. I fell for the hype of the baby pink blush, but I'm tired of seeing it. Baby pink blush, that has been a standard for like fair skin. Baby pink blush, that's all we get. When you look at a face palette, we get baby pink blush or like a soft coral. I'm tired of the baby pink. I'm tired of it. I want to throw up every time I see it, and brands are still coming out with it because people are buying it, and understand that baby pink is a very flattering color on most people. I'm just tired of it because it was a standard for fair complexions for a long time. And I'm over it. So we're gonna nix that. I don't want more baby pink blush. Number 3 of things I'm no longer buying is a true rainbow palette. I have learned that I am just not into that experimental color anymore. If I'm doing a colorful eye look, it's usually monochromatic or it's pastels. I don't need a full-fledged rainbow palette anymore. I have the one from ColourPop that's like their all matte rainbow palette, and I utilize it because there's some muted tones in there, but I'm never using the bold greens or the bold purples or the bold blues. I'm always using the like top 2 rows, and again, I'll put a picture up here so you know for reference. It's just not something I need in my makeup collection anymore. A rainbow palette I would go crazy for when I was 18, 19, 20 years old, but 20-year-old Lauren is very different than 25-year-old Lauren, and I feel like your mindset changes so much when you hit your mid-20s that it's just not something I need. I'll still do some colorful fun looks. Like today, this is very minimal, but I have some really cool textures on my eyes. But yeah, I don't need a full-fledged rainbow palette. It's not something that's going to benefit my collection because it's going to get neglected at the end of the day. With that being said, you also don't need 20 of them. Now, I understand if you love color, maybe get one. You only need like one. And I will say, I will probably still buy some more colorful palettes. I'm not always going to be a neutral girl. That's just not me. I love my pops of color. That's where I stand on that. Number 4 is expensive lip balms. Why am I paying $20+ for a lip balm? You can get Aquaphor and it does just as good. I love a good lip gloss, lip balm, but I'm at that point in my life where I don't need expensive ones. The only ones that I justify for that price point are the Maracuja Juicy Lips, which is the OG ones. I don't like the plumping. I don't need the super sparkly ones, though I want to try them. I personally am not going to buy this until I find it on sale, because you can find these on sale all the time. Usually the 21 Days of Ulta sale will have them on sale, or Tarte will have them on sale sporadically throughout the year. Even though I might have expensive lip balms, I'm not going to buy them at full price. I should probably specify that. I refuse. Because they always go on sale. Lip products are something that will always be on sale at some point that I don't feel like I can justify buying them at full price, you know? And honestly, the older I get, the more I realize that like most things are going to be on sale if I'm just patient and I wait. Now, that's not always going to be the case. I'm probably still going to buy some things at full price like eyeshadow or whatnot, but when it comes to lip balm and lip gloss, there's stuff at the drugstore that does just the same. It has the same effect. And if I want that fancy lip balm, I can wait for it to go on sale. But at the end of the day, what's at my bedside table at night is some Bliss lip balm or some like e.l.f. lip balm. Like number 5 on my list it could have been included in the last one, but it's lip oil. I'm not buying lip oil. Lip oil, it goes away too fast. I don't care what anyone says. Lip oil to me does not hydrate my lips as well as like using an actual lip balm. If I put something on my lips to nourish them, I want it to last a long time. So I would buy a lip mask, a lip balm, or even a lip gloss over a lip oil, because lip oils just, they sink in too fast for my liking, and that's just personal preference. I've tried a handful of them over time and they're not worth it to me. The closest I will get to a lip oil at this point is the LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. This is kind of like a lip balm gloss oil hybrid, and it's very thick. It does sink in quicker than a normal lip gloss, but it's thick enough that I can wear it for an hour and it's still kind of there. So yeah, lip oils. They're not for me, and that's fine. They're kind of a waste of my money. I'm not gonna lie, even the cheapest ones. Okay. Another one is glowy mixers, and what I mean by that is like the e.l.f. Halo Glow, the Charlotte Tilbury one, everyone under the sun is coming out with one now, and it's like I feel like all of the high luxury brands are now coming out with them, which they're usually the last ones to the game. They're the last ones to the party to show up and be like, hi, I participated. Glowy mixers aren't for me, so I'm not buying them anymore. Another thing that's not for me, and again, this goes back to just me transitioning, and my preferences are changing, but it's full coverage foundation and concealers. So I just find that for me, I don't want super heavy foundation or concealer. I don't want it to cake up. I love at most medium coverage, and that's like even medium coverage I sheer down, and I'm in this era of like really wanting to let my skin breathe a little bit more and embrace the texture of it. Like you can see I've got some breakouts here, and I've got like a pimple up here, and like I've got some texture, and it's okay. I'm 25, like it's happening, like I'm gonna age. So for me, I just want to embrace my skin a little bit more. And I wear makeup 5 to 6 days a week, so if I can get away with something lighter coverage, then I will. So I'm very much in my like tinted moisturizer era. I think the clean girl movement was such a thing. I did not want to be a part of it. I was very much like, I still like my full glam makeup, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know if maybe now that I'm like 25 and I'm accepting this like season of acceptance, it's making me more authentically myself, and I'm so happy for it. And I feel like this is something that happens when you hit your mid to late 20s. I'm becoming well-rounded and I love it. So yeah, number 7, full coverage products. I'm not into them lately, so I don't want to buy them. And number 8, sorry about the side tangent, but we're gonna get back on track. Number 8, expensive tools and brushes. Let me show you what I use. Right, here's a good mix of what I use. I've got some from Shany Makeup Cosmetics or whatever. These were from when I first got into makeup. I still have this from like 4 or 5 years ago, and I will buy this brand again and again. Again, Shany brushes. I've got some BH Cosmetics. I've got some Real Techniques. This was a random one from Ipsy, and it does just fine. I've got some Sephora brushes because they were on sale. I have an IT Cosmetics brush, which I really like these brushes, but it was on sale when I bought it. Yeah. Here's one from Eco Tools. You know, like I don't want expensive brushes and tools. I don't need them, because yes, tools can enhance your experience when you're doing your makeup, but really it comes down to skill and manipulating the product to make it work for you. So at the end of the day, those expensive rougher brushes and even like Sigma and all of them, I don't need them because I can do my makeup just as good with the cheaper stuff. And it's not that they're cheap quality. Long story short, expensive brushes and tools, I don't need. Another thing that falls in like the expensive, I don't want to buy it expensive because I can get it cheaper, brow pencils. So perfect example, the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I use this one to fill my brows in, and then the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, which is like a micro pencil. That one I use to like define my brows. I didn't use that one today, but these e.l.f. brow products work just as well, and I absolutely love them. And then, for example, I have this one from Dominique Cosmetics that I got in Ipsy, which is the only reason I own it. I thought this was a cool proponent. You know, like it's got this cool angle and you can fill them in, you can shape them, and you can do like the brow hair strokes with it all in one. And then you've got your little sharpener down here and your spoolie. It's a cool idea, but at the end of the day, this doesn't make my brows look any different than using my e.l.f. brow pencils, which are like $6 and $7. I would rather just use the cheaper stuff that works just as good than to spend money on something like this. I don't see the necessity in buying them, so I'm not going to. Okay, we have 3 more. Number 10 is full-size perfumes. I'm done buying them. I never use them up. So I have examples for you here. This is Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs. I got this when I was 20. I only use it in the spring because it's such a faint, like sweet, soft smell that I don't feel like I can use it in the fall and winter. So I still have so much of this left, and I am diligently focusing on using this up because we are moving in a couple months and I don't need to take this giant thing with me. Followed me to New York from Kentucky, and I still have it, and I don't even care for this fragrance anymore. It's not bad, it's still pretty, and I do like it, but I don't like it enough to have a full size anymore. I bought this back when I thought like having a expansive perfume collection was like the thing. It's just clutter. I don't even save the bottles. I don't know what to do with them once I'm done. Like, how do I recycle this? I don't know. I'm not buying them anymore. This is the 3.4 ounce. Who needs that much perfume? No. I am okay to spend money on, what is this one? Like the 1 fluid ounces or 1.7 fluid ounces. That's probably as much as I will go, and that's still a pretty hefty size perfume. This is Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense. I love this. This is the 1 fluid ounce, but this is also something I utilize all year long, so I don't mind having a relatively decent sized bottle. But yeah, I rather just have small ones because I can use them up, I can change them out. It's enough where like if I use it up, I don't mind spending and buying another one because I always have like Ulta points, or I can find it on sale. I also like this size because if I use it up, it could be that I used it up in a season, so then I switch to something else. You know, like if I'm using this in the summer, right? And then when the fall comes around and I've used this up, I don't want this again until the next warmer season. So like it gives me time to miss it almost. So it kind of just depends on the fragrance, I guess, long story short. So, but I just don't see value in buying the big daddies anymore because I'm not going to use them up fast enough. 2 more. Another one I don't want to buy into anymore is body spray. I like my perfume. I rather spend money on something that lasts a little bit longer. Body sprays are a gimmick to me. And that's not to say if Bath & Body Works is having the 75% off semi-annual sale that I wouldn't pick up a body spray, because I do like to spray myself or like my bed sheets before I go to bed. So I do have one like by my bedside table. I see more value in buying a perfume than to buy a body spray, because body spray is like it's like a waft of perfume that's extremely diluted by water. So I don't find value in body sprays anymore. Now, if I'm gifted them, I'll use them. If I catch them on a really good discount, I'll pick 1 or 2 up. But at this end of the day, they're just not worth the price point, especially like Bath & Body Works when they're like $20+ now almost. It's ridiculous. The last thing, number 12, is full-size mascaras. I am not buying full-size mascaras anymore. I don't want to buy full-size mascaras anymore because I never use them up. I am someone that I used to keep mascaras for a long time, like a year. And then I saw a video about like why you shouldn't do that, the reason you should get rid of them. And that's simply because the consistency changes, they dry out, they don't perform as good, they carry bacteria, it's not good for your eyes, it can make your eye fall out. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I don't want to buy full-size mascaras anymore because I never use them up in the 3 months that I keep them. But I will say I don't have a problem buying a full-size mascara if I can't get a mini. A lot of the times you don't get, like if the mini is half the price of the full size, you don't get half the amount of product in the mini. Sometimes most of the time you get a little bit less than half, but you're paying half the price. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. I know this one's a little bit shorter, and that's okay. We don't need 30-minute videos every time. I just wanna say thank you so much for hanging out with me. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment down below if you haven't already. I know I already said that, but it's very important. It helps with the algorithm, and it helps with me because I am a very new to the game, small content creator. So go ahead and comment down below. That's what's really gonna help me out. Also, if you liked this video and you wanna see more like this, because there's always products I'm not buying, and I might expand it to household items or clothing or whatever. It can go, the possibilities are endless, right? Again, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope that you have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I am sure I will see you in another one, so bye!